Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a replay from 2016. It's the 9.15.1 version of the game. And we've got an M53, M55, the Tier 9 American SPG. And he's located on the southwest spawn of Sacred Valley. And it's being commanded by Joper JM. Now we're counting down to the start. And whilst we're doing that, I can see that this is actually an M55 because that's an 8-inch howitzer. And I know that because if it was the M53 with the 155mm gun, the gun would extend right over the front of the vehicle and some distance a little way beyond it. Or some distance beyond it. A little way beyond it. Okay, Joper's backing into the trees and behind the buildings for some cover. I'm sure he's going to find his firing position very shortly and he'll be ready to shoot. Yep, he's going quite some way actually. All in reverse. And he's just completed his loading, but he did knock that tree over and that's not advisable. Plus his Arty's not on the flat level, it's actually on the slope and that will decrease his range a little. No, he's decided he's not happy with that firing position and he's going to select a different one. Okay, now ready to shoot. Up on the north of the map we've got an E100 going round to the heavy confrontation point, and there's already an IS-3 and a Conqueror there, and a T-32 as well. In fact, there's a whole bunch of enemy tanks round at the corner on the northwest corner of the map. Okay, first target he's going for is an MX50-100. And remember, this is 9.1.1, and wow, look at that, that's what I mean. I was about to say, this is pre-stun Arty, so it's got full force. You've got the full cream of the milk. It's not the diluted, skimmed version, this is the full fat. And so Arty can do a huge amount of damage with every shot. Mind you, it did tend to miss quite a lot as well. And that E100 is now, well, he's basically almost in an Arty safe position, not quite. You can get a shot on him using Battle Assistant, and we're loaded, ready to shoot. He's fired a round in, and oh, it looks like it hit the cliff. So yeah, it hit that top of the cliff there, and that's why it didn't hit the E100. Okay, still waiting for the reload to go through. Now you won't see any stun on the enemy tanks because of course this is pre-stun mechanic, and therefore when he hits the tanks obviously he'll be doing damage to them or damage assistance. Now he looks like he's going to go for that E100 again. Fires a round in and well, it lands nearby. It looks as if it might have been a splash, but because there was a brief flash from the E100, but no, it hasn't done any damage at all. Most of the enemy heavies, as you can see, they're staying Arty safe. They're trying to stay behind cover or move about in a way that actually doesn't reveal themselves to enemy Arty. That's what how they used to play. Now that it's more open and they sort of expect that they're going to get stunned. And that E100 is about to get hit, and we're loaded, ready to go. Oh, he's on fire, and we fire a round in, and yes, we get a lovely hit, and another fire, and it looks like he's going to go. Yes, he's blown up, so we set fire to him. Arsonist. There's only one enemy remaining in the northwest corner, and it's T125, and it looks like he's about to be wiped out. We are reloading, so we're getting ready. Yeah, that T125 is being bullied by the Jaegeru. But if we fire a round in right now, we're not going to stun our teammate, but we just need to make sure we don't damage him. We fire the round in. Oh, it lands short. Long way short. Now, there's only 4 tanks left on either side. Now it's actually 4 against 3. The enemy's still got a Scorpion, G, a Mouse, and an Arty. And the Arty happens to be a Batchat 155-55. That's also the Tier 9 French SPG. Now, I believe that the Scorpion G and the mouse are on the east side of the map at the moment. And it's a good job that that Yopa has taken up this position, because it means then he can ambush anyone who's coming towards the cap. If they come up behind him, though, it's going to be a little difficult. So he's doing a quick look just in case they do come this way. And obviously then he can shotgun them. It's much more likely that they'll come around this way. Yes, and here's the Scorpion. He's come up, and we shotgun him. 1,130 hit points right in the face. He gets an 8-inch shell, and he's down. So now there's only 2 enemies, and of course he was moving about like that behind the rock as protection from the Batchat 155-55, because he fully expected that Arty to fire a round in very quickly to try and take him out. Well, it looks like the Batchat's now lost sight of the M53-55, and they're now headed towards the cap, and the T110E5 and the Borsig have encountered the mouse, and we're almost loaded, so we're going to fire a round at that mouse. Into the side, round out. Oh, and it's a big hit. 624 hit points right into the side. It left him on 56, but he is a one-shot now for the T110E5. Our Jaeger is making his way through the centre of the valley, and I suspect that he'll probably come across the Batchat, because if the Batchat's still at the northeast corner of the map, then obviously he hasn't got very long to live. Now the mouse has been killed, and that just leaves the Batchat. Now I suspect the Batchat's just about to turn up here, and he knows that the M53, M55 was here. So I suppose the big question is, which way round is he going to come? Is he going to go around the corner and come up behind the M55-53, or is he going to come the same way the Scorpion G did and expect the same treatment? Well, the others are now looking for him. The Borsig and the T110E5 are in the northeast corner, and the Jaeger is making his way south. So he's going to go through the valley. And they've started capping. Note the T110E5 is also headed south through the valley. That must mean the Batchat is on its way over here. Well, they haven't found him yet. He might be up in the temple area. Jaeger's about to enter the temple area. Here comes the Batchat. He's coming in. Remember, he's got a 155mm gun. We've got an 8-inch howitzer. Our gun is far more powerful. Locked on and wipes him out with one shot. Ends the game, wins it for his team. 3 kills. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tank of a Yopa JM in the M53, M55. He also picked up a bruise medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. Managed to get 14. And he got an arsonist badge. He set light to that E100 and it burned up completely during that battle. He one-shotted the Scorpion and also the Batchat 155-55. So let's have a look at team scores. Well, he came top on damage on both teams, 4,457 hit points. But for some reason, he didn't pick up the high caliber. The next highest scorer was the T110E5. He managed 4,404. And then came the mouse with 3,945 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, it was Yopa again. He managed to get 3 kills. So did the T110E3. And then, of course, it's a whole series of tanks who managed to get 2 kills apiece. When it came to base XP, again, it was Jopa JM with 1030. The T110E5 managed to get 1007, and the T110E3 managed 943. So let's have a look at detail report. Well, he only fired 8 rounds during that battle. Such a long reload on these guns is about 35 seconds. He got 5 direct hits, 5 penetration and 3 splash. Damage of 4,457 hit points, of which 2,887 were at more than 300 meters. Obviously the Scorpion and the Batchatinion 155-55 were at close range. He damaged 5 of the enemy, which is 1/3 of the enemy team, and he killed 3 of the enemy, 1/5 of the enemy team. On a premium account, he earned 50,766 credits, and after ammunition resupply, and the ammo is expensive, he actually had 35,806 credits to take away. He earned 1,545 XP, and there was no multipliers, so that's all the experience points he actually took away. So a pretty good battle there for Jopa, and he got 2 good shotguns to take out the 2 remaining enemies on the enemy team. And as you saw, it was quite a different concept for Arty back in those days, because we didn't go for stun, we actually went for the kill and the maximum damage, and you could see those shots as they went in. They really did hammer the enemy and strip them of hit points. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.